Hey guys, thank you for tuning into my presentation for the Week 7 discussion board. We'll be taking a qualitative assessment of the vendor confiscation program that is in Jurupa Valley. The research question that can be used in this qualitative examination is, what are the factors that influence a vendor's decision to either cease or continue vending after an encounter with code enforcement or other city officials during the information, citation, and confiscation phases of the program. So this will measure the aspects of vendor decision making and the effectiveness of the program in their decision making. And this research can be conducted two different ways. One would use a phenomenological study seeking to understand vendor experiences during the encounters during each phase. I can also conduct an ethnography, observing and immersing myself in daily vendor activities to understand their cultures and practices that may influence their decision making. I can collect data through two different ways. One would be conducting field observations during these encounters, notating any vendor activities or how they're reacting to the local officials. Another way that I can gather information would be by conducting semi-structured interviews that would ask open-ended questions to gain insight on their interactions with city officials. A reliability concern that I would have during my qualitative assessment would be acquiring honest answers from vendors. And what I mean by this is that these answers hopefully are not biased by the interactions with local officials. However, depending on the interaction, they may be more biased one answer over the other, rather than telling the honest truth in why they continued or ceased operating in vending activities. Regarding the IRB video, it was interesting to see just how diverse the elected board officials are in their backgrounds. It was also pretty cool to see that there are added protections to minority groups, like prisoners and also infants. Thank you guys so much for listening to my presentation. I look forward to interacting with your presentations and learning more about the qualitative assessments that you guys are using in your experiments. I hope y'all have a great day.